Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics and Games in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. And we are unpacking this week's comic book order. It is Tuesday, August 14th, and these books will go on sale Wednesday, August 15th at 10 a.m. at Fox Comics and Games, beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois. So we look forward to having you come in. We're going to start off today with a hardcover version of Squarriors. This is a gorgeous book done by a girl lives not far from here, Ashley Witter. Beautiful book about some squirrel warriors that are kind of tribalistic, and the art in it is phenomenal. You have to see it to believe it, but the books are here, the hardcover books, extra large, and they are gorgeous. So that's what we're going to start off today with. Also, next up we will have highly anticipated East of West trade paperback book 8. Comes out this week, goes on sale tomorrow. I know a ton of people that are reading East of West, and they're excited about that book being out. So wait no longer. Your book is here. We will start off this week's order with DC's Aquaman, issue 39. And it looks like it is part 2 of Sink Atlantis. And then you can see, as we always do, we show the variant covers that are available. And that's one of them that we have with a beautiful Mira on there for issue 39 of Aquaman. And then next up we have from Archie Comics, Archie meets Batman 66, and that's issue 2, and that kind of explains itself. I don't think we need to say much about that. Next up from Marvel, we have Astonishing X-Men Annual number 1. And then from Aftershock Comics, who are really taking off, Donny Cates' Baby Teeth, issue 12. Great book, great cover, everything about it's great. Next up from DC, we have Batgirl, issue 25. And runner-up for our cover of the week was the variant for Batgirl, issue 25. Gorgeous virgin cover from DC. Also from DC, up next we have issue 53 of Batman. And then, as we want to do, there's the beautiful variant cover for Batman 53. Gorgeous. Next up from DC, we have issue 18 of Batwoman. And again, the beautiful variant cover for Batwoman 18. Just beautiful. And then from Boombox Comics, we have issue 3 of By Night. Comes out tomorrow. And then next up from Marvel, we have Cable and Deadpool, issue 1. Or I think it's the annual. It is the annual. And annual number 1. And then also the variant cover for annual number 1, Cable and Deadpool. Gorgeous. Also in our top 5 best covers. Next up from Image, we have issue 5 of Coyotes. And then from Image Publishing, a fairly anticipated book, Crowded, issue 1. Really looks pretty good. Also from Image, we have issue 5 of Crude, as Mr. Fox has been accused of being. And then up from DC, we have issue 8 of Damage. And then from Marvel, we have issue 5 of Deadpool Assassin. And then from Dark Horse Comics, we have Disney Pixar's Incredibles 2, issue 2. And it looks like Mr. Incredible having a drink with Elastica. And then next up from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Doctor Strange. And while we're talking about issue 4s, let's go ahead and talk about Dark Horse's issue 4 of Ether, or as several customers have asked for, Either. Next up from Marvel, we have Extermination, issue 1. Sounds ominous. And then from Image Publishing, we have issue 4 of Flavor. The other variant cover has Flavor with a clock around his neck, but that's a whole nother thing. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 6 of the great book, Gideon Falls. Fantastic read. If you're looking for something good to read, there you go. Look no further. Then from DC Comics, we have issue 53 of Green Lanterns. And as we do, the variant cover for issue 53 of Dan Jurgens' Green Lanterns. Next up from DC, we have Harley Quinn, issue 48. And then also a runner-up in our cover of the week, the Harley Quinn variant, where she's a little ticked off about the abs of steel. So I kind of feel her pain there. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Hunt for Wolverine, The Claws of a Killer. Another great book from Image is up next. It is issue 6 of Ice Cream Man. And then from Marvel, we have issue 2 of Infinity Wars. DC comes in next with issue 32 of Injustice 2. And then another highly anticipated book out this week, and also in our top 5 of covers of the week, DC's Injustice versus Masters of the Universe. And then we have from Archaea Publishing, Jim Henson's Beneath the Dark Crystal, issue 2, and that's going to be a 12-shot. And just to give you an idea of how beautiful, that is the winner of the cover of the week this week, is Archaea's Beneath the Dark Crystal, issue 2's variant cover. And it is gorgeous, as you can see. Next up from DC, we have Justice League number 6. And there is the Justice League number 6 variant cover. And then from Aftershock Comics, we have issue 3 of the Lost City Explorers. That's being done by Zach Kaplan. He's the same guy that did Eclipse for Image recently. And speaking of Image, next up is issue 3 of the Magic Order. And then from Boom Studios, we have issue 30 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Gorgeous cover, still on the shattered grid, kicking some shattered tail. And that'll give you an idea of the beautiful variants that are available for that. And then next up after that, we have from Marvel, Multiple Man number 3. And then from DC, we have issue 4 of the New Challengers. And that's really started to pick up some steam here at the store as well. Then from Valiant Publishing, which if you're not reading Valiant right now, there's something really wrong with you, is issue 10 of Ninja K. And then from Jinx World Publishing, we have issue 1 of Pearl. And Pearl apparently has the exact same neck tattoo that Mr. Fox has. That's kind of wild. I thought that said hope and luck. It turns out that it just says cheap soup. So I'm not really proud of my neck tattoo. That's the beautiful variant cover for Pearl, number 1. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Then up from Marvel, we have issue 308 of Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man. And I'm guessing Sandman must be in this one. Next up, from Titan Comics, we have issue 12 of Robotech. And then from Image Publishing, we have John Arcudi's issue 6 of Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. And then from IDW, we have issue 8 of Sonic the Hedgehog. And then from IDW, we have issue 2 of Star Trek The Next Generation, Terra Incognita. Good looking book. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 1 of Star Wars, Beckett. Also made it to the top 5 best covers of the week. And next up, also from Marvel, is issue 30 of Star Wars Poe Dameron. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 3 of Stellar, which is pretty much how people in Southern Illinois say Stella, but that's another thing. From DC Comics, we have issue 29 of Teen Titans Go. And then from Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 1, and I believe this is going to be a 4-shot total, of The Terminator Sector War. He'll be back. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 4 of Thor. Jason Aaron. Good book. And then the beautiful Return of the Fantastic Four variant cover for that, also in the top 5 best covers this week. IDW's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop and Rocksteady Hit the Road, issue 3, was not in the top 5 best covers. Next up from IDW, issue 4 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends. And then we have from Marvel, issue 3 of Tony Stark Iron Man. And again, the Return of the Fantastic Four variant of Tony Stark Iron Man, issue 3. Gorgeous cover in our top 5 of the week. Then from Marvel, we have issue 6 of Weapon H. Gorgeous cover. And then also from Marvel, issue 22 of Weapon X. Then from Image Publishing, Kieran Gillen's The Wicked and Divine, issue 38. A fantastic read. And then from DC, we have issue 16 of Warren Ellis's The Wild Storm. And then, last but not least, from Boom Studios, issue 20 of WWE comic book about wrestling. That looks like this week's order from Fox Comics and Games. We have some pop figurines. We have some Deadpool keychains. We have some other stuff that came in as well, some trade paperbacks that you'll want to check out as well. We hope to see you on Wednesday, August 15th. Thanks so much.